My current book isn't yet published. I guess that goes without saying. If a book is not published, you can't really show it. But I feel kind of empty with nothing in my hands. Here, I've got something here. Use this as a prop. Boy, it's dusty. We have stacks of books everywhere. But this, by the way, is a blank Bible. This is what they look like when they get sent to publishers before they get printed. Nothing inside, but it's got a kind of a leather cover. It's kind of neat. But anyway, it looks good for my next book. My current book project is called Nightmares with the Bible. And the title actually comes from a statement my wife made when I told her what I was about a dream I had, which was a nightmare and which had Bibles in it. No, I'm not a priest. I did wear this at Nashotah House because in the Episcopal Church and even in the Catholic Church, anybody is entitled to wear a cassock if they want to. It's your basic black, basic liturgical black. We wore them for chapel every day, and it even has this little button here so I can put my hood on it if I want to, which I had to do when I was at Nashotah House. Anyway, so Nightmares with the Bible. This book came about in a rather strange way. I have a friend who had been asked by Fortress Press, Fortress Academic, and Lexington Press to start a new series called Horror in Scripture or Horror in the Bible. And she asked me if I would contribute a book to it. Well, the problem is I'm not an academic. I don't have a lot of research time, and I had just written a book that I sent to McFarland, which was Holy Horror, that I talked about in a different video. Well, the problem was I didn't have a book ready. I had started work on a sequel to Holy Horror. I was going to call it Holy Sequel, but I didn't know if I'd be able to get any interest from a publisher or not. And so I thought, well, I could use that. And I at the same time started to write a book about demons. Now, you have to understand something about the way I write books. I write books several at a time. You wouldn't know this because I've only published 3, but there are many, many unpublished books on my desktop or my last laptop computer. And, if I get hit by a bus next time I'm in New York City, I hope somebody will think to look there and see what I've been working on. Not all of them are complete, but there are several books there that are ready to go, or at least in some stages of that. And so I'd been working on a book on demons, and I'd been working on a sequel to Holy Horror, and I thought, like two great tastes that go great together, could I put this peanut butter and this chocolate of these 2 books into one book? So I fiddled around with it for a while, and it worked. So the next book, Nightmares with the Bible, is going to be about demons in horror movies. And it'll be less biblically focused than the first book, although demons occur quite frequently in the Bible, not as frequently as most people might think. But I will be looking at the sequels to the horror movies I look at in Holy Horror and some new ones, and looking at how they present demons based on the same idea behind Holy Horror, that the way that people understand demons comes from movies. And that, it turns out, is a very good way to understand them because they are not explained very well in the ancient texts that we have. So the book is still in process. It's written in draft form, and right now I'm going through the draft and trying to make corrections and trying to get it into final shape. Hopefully it will be with the publisher by the end of this year, in which case it should be appearing hopefully in 2020. If not, well, I'll give you an update with another video so that you'll know when to expect it. So trying to generate a little bit of pre-publication buzz, if you will. And so if you're interested in the kinds of things I've been doing, particularly with Holy Horror, I think you'll find this next book to be of interest as well. And I hope you have a demon-free time until it is published and you can find out what to do about them. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.